or not able to join the call, yeah? Just hold on, yeah?
It's just the date is wrong.
The date is wrong?
Yeah, today is 11.
Oh, should I resend? Should I update? Okay, let me just send the updated invite. Right. Okay, let me just call. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Lombe can't join with us. Let me just call Lombe. Lombe, yeah, bind to. Okay, hold on. Any of your other friends having difficulties to join the call? Any other friends having difficulties to join the call? Is Lombe here? Hi, Lombe, are you here? Oh, still calling. So good morning, everybody. How are you today?
I'm tired. How about you, miss?
I'm not tired, definitely. I'm good. I'm really happy to be back like this week. I'm so sorry. The last week I had to, put up a note. I had to, get you to work independently because we were all affected. My parents were affected by the flood, so I had to be there. And yeah, it was a very challenging year and Christmas, but the good news is all of us are safe, and yeah, we are moving on. Anybody here affected by the flood? Anyone? No one. Okay, that's good. Okay, can I get, okay, before we start, okay, can each of you share an interesting, can each of you share a motivational piece? Yeah, Tina, connection issue? Guys, can you share a motivational quote? Let's start the lesson with a motivational quote. Let me get mine. Tina is having issues with her connection. Tina, maybe you're having some connection issues. Nice. Nice, Benny. Okay, now I just want to know, okay, what week are we at now? Let me check on that, yeah. Any idea what week is this? Let me check the course schedule, yeah. Okay, all of you have submitted. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible. Wow, that's a nice one, Cheng Hao. Yuan Ming, I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, I will fail, I give up. Have I ever? No, I'll fall, I'll try again, but I want to tell you that it's not the end. Very true. Did you watch this movie? I'm going to relate that with our group assignment. What is that movie? You know, that person who got stuck in Grand Canyon? Anybody watched it? How many hours is that? Oh yeah. Did you watch this 127 hours? Okay, 1 second, I'm checking the course schedule. Okay, nice, Samuel. Okay, now let's go back to our assignments, okay? So what is the status of the assignment? Can somebody tell me the status of the assignment, please?
Wait, can you repeat that, Miss?
The status of our assignments. We have individual, group, okay? So where are you all at the moment?
We just finished individual assignment.
All
Now
submitted, right?
the group assignment now.
Okay. Individual submitted, right?
Yes, before Christmas.
Just before Christmas. And lecture, just to recap, we have done introduction to research, we have done literature review, we have done methodology. Critical thinking done? Is it done? Is critical thinking done?
Yes, Miss.
We did, right? On Bloom's taxonomy. Remember Bloom's taxonomy? Guys, remember Bloom's taxonomy? Hello? No? No as in, okay. Watch that, Yichuan, it's good. It's a very nice movie. Bloom's taxonomy, can you all please reply to my question? But did we do Bloom's taxonomy? Didn't we do a lecture on critical thinking, guys? Critical thinking. Remember the picture of a baby, okay? The optical illusion of a baby and a scenery. Did we do that? The picture
Yes,
of
we did
the
that,
baby.
Miss.
We did that, right? Okay, critical thinking done. Thank you, Tina. Okay, now, so we have done introduction, methodology, quantitative, okay, critical thinking. So this Friday lecture, we will be looking at questionnaire designing, okay, questionnaire designing. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to work a bit on our group assignment. Shall we work on the grouping for the assignment, please, today? Okay, now you have got this G1, G2 up to G6, right? Okay, now remember, Saad, can you please find your group members, Saad, because you have to be responsible to find your own group members. Okay, so there are 6 groups here. Are you all going to stick to the same group? Or are you all going to look into a new group? Is it the same then? G1? Okay, G1. Okay, hold on, let me check. Saad, you are in group 1, right, Saad? Okay, guys, this is what I need you to do now. I need you to finalize your group members' names. So can you please go to your respective channels, G1 until G6. Can you please type all the group members' name in your channel, please? So now we are starting our group assignment, yeah? Can you understand the task?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you very much. Please update the group name list. Okay, time. I'm giving you all time from 10:35 up to 10 in your individual group. Private channels, Tina. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in group one. It was tutorial. Uh, because of the tutorial, I was in group one. But my group member said that we are just working right now for a tutorial.
That's right.
But when you're working for a group assignment, you need to choose your group.
That's right.
I've yeah, ma'am. But I've asked everyone, but no one is adding me in their group. So what should I do, ma'am?
Okay, you see me after class, huh?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Please stay after class, huh? Guys, remember, if you really have something very important, pressing, issue to speak about, make sure you stay after class and you speak to me. If you're going to send me messages on Teams on a weekend at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. and expecting a reply, you don't get a reply instantly like that. All right. So sometimes I get very important messages like, you want to know something so crucial, but you send it over the weekend and you wait for a reply. And then during class time, you don't speak. So please cultivate the habit of, staying after class, meet your lecturers and ask questions, okay? Sometimes you send a message right after class, all right? So yeah, like Saad, please see me after class, okay? Okay, the last week of our class is on the 7th of February. Are you all aware of that?
No, miss.
Okay, the last week of our entire, is 7th February. So our class is finishing. The last day is going to be on, the Chinese New Year break. When is the Chinese New Year break? Let me check the calendar, yeah? Because there are public holidays approaching. Next week is a public holiday, right? Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is a public holiday, yeah, guys? So that's why I'm going to cover the lecture, the questionnaire thing today. Okay, Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year is 1st and 2nd February. Are you all going to be on leave like the whole of that week? Is that a holiday for all of you, the whole week? Not sure? Chinese New Year is 1st to 2nd Feb. Tina, there is no final exam, but we have a class test. Okay. Okay, so Sutej has confirmed that the whole week is a holiday. All right. So guys, listen very carefully. Okay. Next Tuesday is a public holiday, so we will not have our tutorial. And then I will see you again on the 25th. Okay. One class I will see you, which is the 25th. And then 1 week of Chinese New Year break, and then I'll see you again on the final week. When I see you on the final week, you are going to do your presentations. Okay, so basically we have one lesson today. I'll see you again one more time, and then when I meet you, it's going to be your presentation. Is this clear?
Wait, sorry, can you repeat one more time, please?
Okay, we have a class today, right? Tutorial.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and then next week is a public holiday. We will not have a class.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the following week, the following Tuesday, I'll see you. Get it?
Yes, yes.
After that is another public holiday, Chinese New Year. Okay, after Chinese New Year is your presentation. Clear?
Clear, clear.
Yeah, so that's the, so basically we're only going to have 2 tutorials today and 1 more tutorial before you submit your group assignment. Okay, I'm going to talk about your submission and all today. Okay, we will talk about your submission today. Okay, can I check the grouping? Hold on, let me check the grouping. Okay, G1, there are 6 of you. Cheng Hao, Sutej, Seng Fung, Yuan Ming, Cheng Yu, and Vincent. Am I right? Okay.
Yes, miss.
Great. G2, there is no reply from G2. G2? Nobody in G2, is it? Okay. G3, Winky, Tina, Vian, Fangchi, Ruth, Uzma. So there are 6 of you. Wow, big groups, huh? G1 6, G3 6, G4, Saili, Harini, Alalam, Ishwa, Aaron, Jamil. Group 5. Group 5. Group 5, no updates? Group 5, are you there? Wei Huan? Okay, it's there. Group 5, Samuel, Kritakon, Wei Huan, Kai Feng, Man Hong, and Zun Ho. Also 6 members. Group 6. Yishuan, Mili, Jiayu, Nihat, and Lombe. So everyone has a group here except for Saad. Okay. Now, so there are 6 groups, G2 empty, 5 groups with 6. 31 of you. Okay. All right. Okay. So shall I explain about the group assignment now?
Hold on, Miss. Where are you, which list are you referring from?
The private channel, you guys just updated the private channel, right? You guys just updated your private channel, right? Okay. So shall I start sharing information about the group assignment? Okay. Now, group assignment. Let me just explain to you all. I'm going to post it to you. I will type it. But I'm also going to group assignment. Okay. Guys, listen very carefully. Okay. Number 1. Okay. What to submit? What to submit? Number 2. Okay. When to submit the hard copy? Right. Number 3 is the presentation. Any questions you have, just throw it to me, please. Just throw the question about group assignment. Just throw it to me. One. Class test is 1 hour, Jamil. Hard copy. No hard copy, Uzma. 0 hard copies. No hard copies. Jamil, yes. Class test is MCQ. That's right. Yes, you need slides. Okay. These are the things I'm going to share with you. Okay. Okay. Now, what to submit? Now listen very carefully, guys. What to submit? Okay. You have to submit. Number 1, listen very carefully. Number 1, you have to submit your questionnaire. Okay, now what do you do for group assignment? For your group assignment, you are supposed to do a survey. Okay, you are supposed to do a survey and you are supposed to present your survey. Is that clear? Yes, no?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so two things. Number one, you have to do a survey. Number two, you have to present. Now my next question, what is the topic? Any idea? What did you do for your individual assignment?
Counterfeit products.
Yes, you're going to use the same topic to do your group assignment. So your survey is going to be about counterfeit product. Is that clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, now question, guys. The data collection method is survey. Okay, so what is the instrument that you're going to use to collect your data? Okay, data collection method is survey. What is the instrument that you're going to use to collect your data? Any ideas? Excellent, questionnaire. And that is what you're going to do for your assignment. Okay? First, we need to design a questionnaire. And then you are supposed to do data collection, you're supposed to analyze your data, and you're supposed to share your findings. So your questionnaire is going to be about counterfeit product. Yes, it's a real study, Tina. You need to have students to participate in your survey. You need participants. Okay, so what do you submit? Okay, what do you submit? I'm going to share all these details with you. I'm typing in actually. All right, so what do you submit? Okay, when you on Moodle is number one, you have to submit your questionnaire. Your questionnaire must be in PDF format. You have to submit your questionnaire, you have to submit your PowerPoint slides, and you have to submit your log sheet. It's your log sheet. So log sheet is a document that gives the details of everybody's contribution. So if somebody is not contributing, that should be indicated in the log sheet. If somebody is not participating in the discussion, I should be notified earlier, not one day before the presentation or just before the presentation. You need to inform me way ahead if you have issues with a non-participative member. Is that clear? Okay, now when to submit the copy? Okay, when to submit the copy on Moodle? When to submit the assignment on Moodle? Okay, assignment submission is it's the week before your presentation. So your presentation is on the week of 7th of February. Okay, so your submission, I can give you your submission can be on the 4th of February. 4th of February is holiday, okay, but you could have that as your but that day you could submit your assignment on that day. Clear? So far, okay? Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Any questions before I move on? Okay. Next. Okay. When to submit the assignment on Moodle? It's on the 4th. February, which is a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. Okay. the presentation. Okay, listen carefully. Presentation is going to be on 7th of February, week 7th of February. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So you're going to present during your tutorial. I will let you know because you may have to submit the recording. Okay. If you have to submit the recording, then I will let you know. Okay. But it has to be, that has to happen in the week of 7th February. Must all of us present? What do you think the answer is? Yes. All of you must present. Clear? Now, what if someone is absent? No problem. The rest of you not be affected. Okay, so don't worry because there is no marks given for the flow of overall group presentation, meaning it's not presented in a linear fashion. Let's say you have something to say and then your friend didn't present. That's not going to affect your score because you will be given marks for your individual presentation, although this is a group effort. Is this clear? Okay. How is presentation evaluated? Individually, and it is 30%. This is what I meant by you will not be affected. Okay. How is questionnaire evaluated? Group, meaning if let's say you get 0 out of 20, all of you will get 0 out of 20. Don't worry, you will not, I hope you will not get 0 out of 20, okay? So if you get 20 out of 20, all of you will get 20 out of 20 for questionnaire. But what if you have a group member who did not contribute anything, that one person will not get any scores for the, or perhaps will be penalized for the group component. Is that clear for questionnaire? Clear? Okay, any other questions you have? Any other questions? How is presentation evaluated individually? Questionnaire is 20%. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is what you are expected to do for your group assignment. Okay. Now, further details, details of what to present, how to present will be shared the following week. Okay. Today, I'm going to explain about the questionnaire. I'm going to talk about how to design the questionnaire because after that, you've got to start working on your topic. Okay. Jamil, so where's the other 50%? Jamil, your individual assignment is 30%. Your class test is 20%. Miss, is there an expected number of participants in answering the survey? Yes. It's about 25 participants. 25 participants. Okay, 25 participants. All right. Okay, so now let's look at the group task. Okay. Okay, let's look at how to design a questionnaire. Okay. Now, so your group has confirmed, yeah? We will just take a short break, a 5 minutes break, and then we will get into questionnaire. Is that okay?
Yes, Miss.
10:57 up to
Hi, Miss. Just wanted to let you know that Group 2 and Group 5 have some changes lah. But now we are fixed on our members already.
group 2 and group 5.
Yeah.
Group 2, Samuel, Axel, Manhong, Benny, Lim. Group 5, okay. Okay, thank you for the updates. Okay. So guys, if you could recall, what do you know about counterfeit products again? What could you recall about counterfeit products? Okay there. What are the variables? Fake, cheap. Okay. Now, we're going to watch this documentary. Okay. The question is, you're going to do, this is on your survey, okay, on your question and designing. So the tutorial now is on question and designing. Okay, questionnaire designing. Right. Okay. We're going to look at, okay, the aim of your survey is, okay, how do we create awareness, okay, awareness on about the risks of counterfeit products. Okay, I'm just using short form there. You don't use short form, okay? It's not an accepted, it's not a widely used acronym. Okay. Is the aim clear? How do we create awareness about the risk of counterfeit products? Is the aim clear? Yes, no? Okay, good. So now let's watch this documentary together.
We are in a museum of counterfeits, when you can find examples of goods that are subject to counterfeiting. Why would you ever counterfeit a lighter? Well, even though they are cheap, they still offer some margins for profits that counterfeiters exploit. There is lots of costly technology behind these products. All this safety-related aspect, they are costly. To make a chainsaw that is safe costs money. Counterfeiters do not observe any of these norms. These objects can be really dangerous. I would not be willing to get even closer to this one. So you can see in illicit trade everything, ranging from illicit pharmaceuticals, narcotics, tobacco, alcohol, you name it.
This is a problem that is much bigger than anyone can imagine.
Fake cocoa, fake toys, fake escalators, fake masks that do not meet any safety norms.
Counterfeiters say, I'm going to use the cheapest components that I can. I'm going to sell it for 20% of the price.
Think of all these goods that can be potentially dangerous, like cosmetics.
We've seen how dangerous it is. Some areas of the skin were burned off.
You take your car to a garage. Are you sure that the spare parts in there are really genuine? Do you trust the guy who puts these parts inside?
We are facing a very well-organized criminal enterprise. Consumers don't even know that they are buying fake products.
Hey guys, so we're about to go on TikTok Live. I'm super excited. This is from Foreo, and it's like this little
I mean, you're
thing.
like addicted to that.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Like if you have puffiness, you just do this.
Frey Inc. is the largest seller of beauty tools in the world. Our products are super highly quality tested. We use these medical grade silicones that really keep it reusable for a long period of time.
I have been a fan of Freo for such a long time.
I use the Foreo Luna 3 and the UFO 2. Good night!
In the beginning of 2018, we're doing extremely well. I get a call sort of in the middle of the night. It's from Australia. Well, we've got this issue. One of the toothbrushes caught the bed on fire that they were charging it on. And it was like, wow, that's absolutely shocking to me. This is the real thing. Here's the knockoff version. Turns out, oh, of course, this is a device that looks like a Ferreo product, is not a Ferreo product. It was, something that was very eye-opening. All of a sudden, I'm online every day looking at eBay and Amazon and Alibaba and Wish.com, and I'm looking going, oh my gosh, there are hundreds, thousands of listings of fake products.
It's pretty difficult to define what is illicit trade, right? The range is extremely broad. Everything that is not legal in a country is illicit, right? It might be not legal for many reasons, because of tax problems, because of, intellectual property right issues. Or there are some goods that can be legal, but they become illicit when traded. Think, for example, of oil or gas. If you smuggle gas without paying excise tax, that becomes illicit trade. The largest sector of illicit trade is counterfeit products. There are lots of goods that one would not even think that they could be counterfeit. Actually, producers of cherries from Tasmania suffer from counterfeiting. The label Tasmanian cherries is somehow a signal of quality, right? And there is lots of cherries that are coming not from Tasmania, sold worldwide, but with this, deceiving label. That's illicit trade. In some cases, people are aware that when they go to a flea market, the pair of shoes that they get might not necessarily be genuine. But the general level of awareness is relatively low.
This is an issue that affects all kinds of companies from many different industries and for all kinds of sizes. Fashion and luxury and sports, cosmetics, toys. But in the more recent years, we are finding fake products in construction and agricultural and machinery. Many have tried to stop this, but it's very complicated. And that was the case of Ferreo.
I'm manually doing this process, right? I'm going through and with Excel sheets tracking hundreds and thousands of listings and submitting reports to Amazon and eBay. After a month, I was like, this is not sustainable. So I started trying to figure out, are there services out there that could help and assist and automate this process?
At Breakpoints, we've produced a very cost-efficient technology. By using image recognition and machine learning, we are able to detect and process 30 million links a day.
Even with my efforts, even with efforts of Breakpoints, it's a process that is ongoing. You're just constantly making sure these counterfeiters are not harming you and, more importantly, your customers.
Technology leads to complex globalized supply chains and also introduce opportunities for criminals to infiltrate these production channels. Whenever we study counterfeiters, we realize that these guys actually do not develop their own ways of transporting products or their own ways of getting to the end consumer. What they do is they just free ride on existing trade solutions, on existing e-commerce solutions.
China is a huge center for illicit trade for a number of reasons. Because it does produce so many legitimate goods and useful goods, there are so many factories that are able to produce these in a quick and easy and straightforward manner.
Any mode of transport employed in legal trade is also employed in illicit trade. Goods come from China. Then they go to many other countries, European Union, Australia, Sub-Saharan Africa, United States, Latin America, with many transit points on the way. Big containers full of illicit stuff, mixed sometimes with legal stuff. For customs, for police, for other enforcement officials, it is impossible to open every single shipment, every single container. We can estimate that the total value of fakes in world trade amounts to $500 billion annually. This is order of magnitude of GDPs of countries. We should not forget that it's not only about the scale of the problem, but also about its damaging effects. And I'm not only talking about health and safety risks. I'm also talking about financing criminal networks, about corruption that can be driven by illicit trade, poor working conditions in factories that produce counterfeit goods. Trade is great. And I often tend to say, without trade, we wouldn't have most of these goods that surround us. Without trade, we wouldn't have coffee, and without coffee, I die. So trade is good, but it comes with a risk. And you need to have some knowledge to really tell good from bad.
Every year, more than 11 million containers arrive into the U.S. by sea.
Miss, by the way, your mic was mute.
Oh, so sorry. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so that's on counterfeit product. Okay, could you see how big this market is, guys? Okay, you see how big this counterfeit market is. People always, especially certain regions, right? A lot of support is given for counterfeit product, mainly because of one main reason, which is why counterfeit product gets a lot of support. One main reason, in your opinion: cheap. Very good. Cheap. Okay, cheap. Price. It's basically price. All right. So now, when we say price, so that's a variable. Am I right? A variable. But the thing is, the risk is people are taking food products, okay, counterfeit food products, cosmetic products. So that is very dangerous. All right. Food, cosmetic, certain things related to safety. Okay, it can just electrical items, for example, it can just explode. It can cause, death. Okay, it is something very serious. All right. So the task is, okay, the task is you have got to find out ways, but this is not your assignment question, this is tutorial question. Listen very carefully. Tutorial is different, assignment is different. We can't replicate the actual assignment here. Okay, that's like giving you answers, which I can't. The question now is, how do we create awareness? All right. Okay, can you all just shout it out loud? Tell me, how do we create awareness to people about counterfeit products? Can you all just say it out or just type it, please?
What was the question, Miss, again?
How do we create awareness about the risk of counterfeit product? Education, excellent. Okay, education. What else can we do? Okay, by showing them the harmful effects. So can we say media, Tina? How do we show? We can't go door to door, right? Can we say media, Tina? Advertisement, very good. Advertisement. Okay, you know the cigarette packets in Malaysia? You buy a cigarette packet, then it has got a big picture of some cancerous image and it says, it causes harm. Does it help? Has that stopped smoking? People from smoking? Yeah, Tina said yes, television, social media. Samuel says social media, very good. Okay, so now social media is a variable. Okay, advertisement is a variable. Education is a variable. Campaign, okay, awareness campaign is a variable. So these are examples of variables that you could use to attempt the question. Okay, so the question here is, how do we create awareness on the risk of counterfeit product? Okay, now I'm going to choose this variable on media. Okay, listen very carefully. All right. Now, each group, okay, you go back to your assignment group, okay? So if you are, okay, you go back to the private channels, okay? Each group, listen very carefully, yeah? Each group should construct 3 statements about a variable on media, okay? On media related to creating awareness on risk of counterfeit products. Is the instruction clear? Okay, the reason why I say statement is, for example, let's say price. Okay, price is not on raising awareness. Price is an influencing factor for purchasing counterfeit product. So price is the variable. So the statement will be, I would like to, or I support or I prefer counterfeit products because it is cheap. I'm willing to take the risk of purchasing counterfeit product because I could save cost. Can you understand what I'm doing here? You understand what I mean by statements? Okay, good. Because it doesn't mean it's a questionnaire. You ask WH questions like, why do you buy? How do you buy? When do you buy? What do you buy? It doesn't work that way. Okay, it is a questionnaire, but that doesn't mean you just throw WH questions to your respondents. Your questionnaire must have statements. All right. Okay. So each group you have to do these 3 statements. It's 11:20. I'm giving you only 15 minutes to do this. Okay, 15 minutes. 11:35. Okay. Please come back to the main group. Please come back to the main group at 11:35. Okay. Good luck.
Hello, Miss. Are you there?
Diane?
Yeah, can you get some help in group
Yeah,
two?
sure. Which group?
Group two.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Which
could you
group
move
number?
forward to group two? The
Okay.
group two meeting there.
Okay. How was the discussion? Challenging? Can you share your experience, please? Hey guys, Uzma, how was your experience, Uzma?
Yes, miss. Not bad. It was good.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone confused? Needed help? You were lost? Okay, I'm going to check the statements now, and I'm going to comment on your statements. So whatever feedback given, okay, keep that in mind when you're constructing your actual questionnaire. Okay.
Miss?
Yep.
Are we supposed to post it on our private channels or send it through the chat?
Private channels will do like this.
All right, perfect.
Okay. Okay, G1, yeah. Cheng Hao, you were supposed to work on media. Remember the team was media? Guys, remember the team? Hello. So out of topic, okay? The team is media, all right? G2. G2, you have an idea, right? I had a meeting with G2 earlier. You have an idea, G2?
No, miss.
Still not sure. Okay, never mind. I'll give you all some sample. Okay. G3. G3, where are your statements? G3?
It's being posted right there.
Okay, great. Okay, I no longer buy counterfeit products because I became aware of the harm they cause through an Instagram post. Okay, now guys, remember this is a learning session. We are here to learn together. If there's a mistake and I correct it, okay, don't get offended because it's a learning process, okay? Now, out of 5 marks, I could only give maybe 1 mark for this. Any idea?
Hi, excuse me, Miss. Tina
Yep.
was asking if you could add her into the meeting.
Tina? Yeah, sure. Adding. Okay, so why is it 1 out of 5? You know why? Because what you have done is an assumption. What is the assumption here? What is the assumption here? Guys, speak. What is the assumption here?
That they will no longer buy counterfeit products.
Exactly. But how if I am a participant who has never bought counterfeit products before? Can you understand the issue here?
Yes.
Okay. Understand the team? Understand? Ian?
Honestly, Miss, no.
Okay. Uzma, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. So Uzma, let's say you're giving me this questionnaire to answer. Okay? How if I have never supported counterfeit products? Do I say yes or no to your question?
Okay.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. So I
Yeah.
think my team took the entire question in a very different perspective.
Exactly. This is a common assumption people always make when they write questionnaire. You know, because we cannot assume that everybody is a supporter of counterfeit products. Okay, so you got to construct this sentence in a way where your participant is a neutral party. Okay, for example, I come across many awareness campaigns about the risk of counterfeit products. That's fine. Whether I support or I don't support, it doesn't matter. But because the questionnaires aim is to understand the awareness given to the public. That's it. Get it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So your question 2, I can easily identify counterfeit from originals. That's fine. But when you write a story like this is not fine. You can't. Because I was educated through an advertisement. This is very wrong, because how if I'm able to do this, okay, I'm able to do this, but not through an advertisement. Can you get it? So if I say yes, because I want to say yes to the first sentence here, okay, but I didn't learn it from advertisement, I learned it from my parents. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, miss. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
good. The rest of you guys, it's a learning opportunity, okay? I no longer buy counterfeit products because I was enlightened by a documentary. How if I'm not even a supporter of counterfeit products?
Okay.
So when
Okay,
you
so
perceive,
miss, wait, apologies for cutting you off, but just to make sure that I get this entire thing, we come up with vague statements in a neutral perspective. We don't pick sides.
That's right.
Okay.
You have to be a neutral, yes. You have to understand your participant. You have to see your participant as a neutral person. Okay? G3, clear? G3?
Yes, miss. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, so when you're working on your questionnaire, please look into this. G4. G4, here. One question only. Does buying counterfeit goods such as food, cosmetics, medicine pose a risk? Cannot. You see, how if I think that food is okay, but cosmetics and medicines are not okay? Harini and the team, can you understand what I'm saying? And the rest of you, do you understand, guys? How if I feel like, okay, the risk is only for food and not cosmetics? Okay, so do not list items like that, because people may not agree with your list of items, or maybe partially agree with your list of items. How would they express it? Because you're not doing an interview, you're doing MCQ, you're doing like Likert scale. How do you expect them to express that? Because the response is very objective. They're going to put some numbers to say yes, no. Get it? G4? Clear? G4?
I'm not from G4, but can I ask whether this would help lah? So if they ask, does buying counterfeit goods the below pose a risk, then they put it as a like a checklist where they can select each of the counterfeit. Would
That's
that
fine.
help?
That's a good idea. Or you could even say that I believe that counterfeit product pose high risk, and then you can give like a scale, to what extent you think it's very risky. You can do things like that. Or you can give a list of things that you think it's very risky, or you can give, you can do that. So people's opinion. Okay, if it's counterfeit, I'm okay to buy t-shirt, but I will not buy medicine. I'll buy shoes, but I will not buy cosmetic. You could get this kind of information. Get it?
So it's trying to gather information without being making any assumptions and gathering as accurate as possible.
Yes. So you got to be very neutral, and then always give that option that I will never support counterfeit product. So some people, it doesn't matter how cheap it is, I'm not going to support. So you should also have them in mind. Okay, but again, guys, this is just tutorial practice. Okay, your actual assignment question is not this. I mean, the aim is not to create awareness. Your assignment question is way more straightforward, which is basically what are the factors influencing students to buy counterfeit product. If I'm not mistaken, please check your questions. Okay, so G4, I'm moving on to G5 now. Okay, G5. I have seen media that displays the negative effects of counterfeit products on platform that I use. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that is fine. Right? G6. Do you think counterfeit products can last longer than original products? Okay. Does the quality of counterfeit product directly influence your purchasing? This is fine. Would you still choose to buy counterfeit product despite knowing the consequence, such as, okay, all these three questions are good. So G6, I think you have got a good grasp of, understanding about the task. Okay, so the rest of you, you could follow G6's, style. I mean, what they've done is right. So this could be a good reference for you. Okay, well done, G6. Okay, so guys, is it clear? Is the task clear? You understand now what is expected from you? Do you understand?
Miss, can you check G1? I think you know check G1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is your yeah, let me just share the screen. I have shared, and where are you? You're not here. Where are you? Here. Is this the one? Price. Consumers choose to purchase counterfeit because of the photo. But again, your question is on raising awareness, remember? G1?
Miss, so we have to ask questions instead of giving explanation. Your meaning is?
No, it's about awareness, right? Awareness, okay? And the title, the title given was media, right?
Yes.
Is this media?
Yep, media.
This is media?
Like we are explaining in terms of the variables in media, what could affect the variables of that stuff.
But this is price. Price is a different variable. Media is a different variable. Media means, you see, like you see, social change. Due to some trends on social media, people tend to follow the trend because of popularity. But where is counterfeit here? Where is counterfeit? So how do you write this? I believe that counterfeit products gain popularity because of the trending factor on social media. Okay, that is a good statement. Understand? So your group here, you didn't focus on media, okay? If you look at G6, but G6, they have put it as quality, meaning their variable is not media, their variable is very clear quality. So if you look at it, every sentence, every statement is related to quality. You see, they talk about last longer, they know about long lasting, and then they talk about that's the quality again, and then despite knowing such as look. So you see, all the three statements are related to the variable. In your case, none of this, yeah? Only one related to media, even that has to be refined. Clear? Understand the problem?
So your meaning is like for media, so we have to relate it all to media, not to a difference.
Yes, yes. So during the lecture, guys, I'll show you a sample questionnaire. Then you'll get a clearer idea. Okay? Get it? Guys, during the lecture, so don't miss the lecture. During the lecture, I'll show you a sample questionnaire. I'll explain on how to construct the questionnaire. Is that clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so when you look at the sample, you get a clearer picture of how to construct the questionnaire. Today's task, it's okay, but of course, this is the first time you're doing. There is a lot of things where you have got to, fine tune and you've got to pick it up. All right. Other than that, you're all good. You're on track. Okay, well done. Good effort, good teamwork. Okay, and I'm going to take the attendance if you have no questions. Okay, so please do ask questions. Any questions you have? Was the lesson clear? Guys, is the lesson clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, let me just pull out the attendance thing. Yeah, I made some mistake. Oh. G6. G6. Yishuan.
Yes, Miss.
Can you all stay after the attendance? I need to talk to G6.
Okay, Miss.
Yeah, just stay in the call. Let me just pull out the. You know what? I need your help. I need you all to tell me which class do you belong to. I've got so many on my screen, I may make a mistake. Which one is you guys?
We're T13, Miss.
Is this you?
Yep. Should be. Yes. Yes.
I don't understand. Okay. The whole of yesterday, we couldn't adjust the timing. Okay, here you go. Axel, are you here? Lalam is here. Axel Lin, are you here? Kwa? Axel and Kwa, are you here?
Yes,
Kwa,
Miss, I'm here. I
okay.
signed the attendance.
Okay. All right, guys, thank you very much for your participation. Excellent, participation. Thank you for attending the class and have a good day. Don't miss the lecture because I'm going to explain further on how to construct the questionnaire and I'll be sharing a sample as well. All right. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to meet G6 for a while. Okay, G6. G6, can you please go to the channel? G6.
Miss,
Mm-hmm.
earlier you were like, if you have something to say, like we stay back in the meeting, right?
Yeah, G6. Can you go to your group? Your
No,
private
I'm not in G6. I'm talking about like the assignment.
question. Yeah, yes, Tina.
Yeah, question. So yeah, Miss, earlier like I think it was before Christmas. I sent you like messages on Teams.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was regarding my my assignment, like my computer